So a quick video on how I'm going to clean this secondary mirror in here. You probably can't see, but there is a spot just there actually. My daughter, who is wonderful, has decorated my telescope with all of these wonderful various stickers and things. I really like that. And she also thought it would be really brilliant to put a sticker on there. Now, an essential part of cleaning mirrors is distilled water. And luckily, we've got condensing tumble dryer, which has in the bottom there a distilled water compartment. So what I'm going to do is I've got some of that distilled water here in this jug, completely clean. I've checked, there's no debris or anything in it. I'm going to put 1 drop of washing up liquid in there and pour most of this into that. I'm going to wash the mirror gently with tissue with that, and I'm going to rinse it with that, and it should dry streak free. But I've got a brand new clean, straight out of the packet, one of these microfiber cloths, which I'm going to use to dry it. And I've done this a few times before, and this is a method that I've been shown by a professional telescope instrument scientist, a chap called Jürgen, who was also a trustee at Kielder Observatory, and he does this. And it's his tried and tested method, and I've used it before and it works really well. So let's see if this works. Okay, so fairy liquid, 1 drop. There we go. There's a tiny bit more than 1 drop, but that's okay. That will do. Let's get it on the mirror. Right, so here we are. I've got some, this is just toilet tissue. I know Jürgen basically prefers to use the lint-free single-use tissues out of those pocket packs that you get. Lidl's are quite good. So here we go. But this, I'm just going to do this because I don't have any of those to hand. Soapy water. And what he generally suggests is that you just do 1 streak. And that way, if there's any dust or dirt or fragments of grit or anything on the tissue or the mirror, you're not going to scratch your mirror. But I've already dusted that. I've already cleaned it off with an air duster. And what I really want is this sticky bit of glue that remains on this part of the mirror, thanks to the star sticker that got put on there, to be gone. It doesn't have to be perfect. Mirrors don't have to be perfectly clean. So that's it. That's my 1 clean with the soapy tissue. So that's the soapy water done, used. And remember, this is distilled water out of the tumble dryer condenser. Now this I am going to do 1 wipe, turn it over and do another wipe. This is absolutely clean, unsoapy water. Right, there we go. And there's a little bit of lint on there, you can see. Turn it over. And another one there. Just 1 wipe. And that's done. Now I'm going to let that dry on its own. It should. Actually, I'm just going to get that drop with a bit of tissue. Just soak it up. Because this is distilled water, it should now completely dry without any streaks. But I'm going to give it 1 final wipe with the clean, untainted, brand new microfiber cloth when it's done, when it's finished and dried off, just to get any extra little bits and bobs off, and then it'll be clean. So I think that's pretty dry now. You can see I cannot see that speck myself anymore, so I think that's done. There's some dust particles on there that I can see, so I'm now just going to give it that one-off wipe with this absolutely clean microfiber cloth. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not pushing hard. If you're concerned about spots or dots on your mirror, then what I suggest you do is Google something that happened in America a few years ago, where a very upset, disgruntled, possibly mentally ill employee of a famous American observatory, I forget which, went into the observatory one day with a gun, fired a couple of shots at the astronomer, not like I think directly at him or her, and forced them to lower the mirror the telescope down so the man could see the mirror, and he then fired several shots into the actual primary mirror. I think 6 or 7 shots. This was originally a 107-inch diameter mirror, and I believe the bullet holes are still in the mirror, and it still works, and it's still being used to this day. You can Google that. Crazy. So that's clean. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to do any more. I can't see the stickery mess on the secondary anymore. My primary's fine. Job done.